When you think of the DMV, you think long lines and crowds of people, right? Well, to avoid all of that, there are many changes happening at your local DMV offices as we continue to adjust to the current COVID-19 pandemic. And our traffic reporter, Gianna Franco, is here with the details. Hi, Gianna.
Hey, Michelle. Well, one major change is actually aimed at keeping seniors, our most vulnerable population, safe from having to actually make an in-office visit. So to do so, the DMV is extending non-commercial driver's licenses for those drivers 70 and older whose license may have expired during the recent shelter in place. Now, the extension, though, Michelle, is only valid for 1 year from the original expiration date.
So what if you get pulled over with an expired license?
Well, the DMV will not be issuing a new card or paper extension. You can request one on their website, but all the law enforcement agencies have been notified, so you should be good to go there. And if you're worried about traveling, the TSA does accept driver's licenses a year after the expiration date, so that should be okay as well.
So what if you have to make an in-person visit and you're nervous about it? How can you make your trip a safe and easy one?
Well, many DMV services now are offered online, and they recommend you do that as much as possible. So, for example, if you have to renew your registration, you can do that via their website. If you can't, you have to absolutely go in the office. There's a couple things you do want to keep in mind. Try to do everything in advance. You will also have to make an appointment. They will not do any services unless you have an appointment. Also, have everything done beforehand. For example, all your paperwork, fill out all your applications. And if you can upload any paperwork or information, make sure you do that in advance as well. So, for example, Michelle, if someone is headed out to the DMV to get their driver's license and take their driving test, that's something you absolutely have to do in person. So do everything in advance, and you'll be happy to know that they do have a lot of safety measures now in place to make it easier and safer for those taking the test, as well as the instructors. For example, everyone will have to wear a mask. The windows will need to be rolled down, and the actual test will be a little shorter than normal. It may take some time, though, to get an appointment, so make sure you plan in advance.
Yeah, maybe they'll get rid of that parallel parking test, because that was always the hard one for me. All right.
Yeah, and that 3-point turnabout for me, too.
Oh, yeah. All right, Gianna, thanks so much. And, of course, we have a lot of this information on our website, kpix.com.